happy morning to all my dear children. Welcome back to your computer class. Dear children, we were studying your first chapter, that is categories of computer and computer languages. Today we will be moving to part 7. We will be completing the chapter today. Today you will learn about the language processors. What are language processor? Dear children, the computer hardware only understand the machine language. Okay, as we understand our mother tongue, है ना, हमको हिंदी गुजराती ये सब भाषाएं समझ में आती है. In the same way, computer understand only the machine language. Therefore, all the high-level language program must be converted into the machine language program before they are executed by the processor. इसीलिए ही सारी high-level languages को convert करना ज़रूरी है into the machine-level languages. Clear? For that, compilers and interpreters are the program that convert a program written in a high level into an equivalent program in the low level. उसके लिए कौन सी क्या यूज़ होता है, कौन से programs यूज़ होते हैं, such as compilers and interpreters. Now these are the programs, okay, which convert the high level language into the low level, that is the machine level language, so that it can be easily understood by the computer hardware systems. Now, program written in high level language are known as source code. जो भी programs high level language में लिखे जाते हैं are known as source code, and the converted program into the machine languages are known as project code. Then वो जो codes transfer होते हैं, वो जो programs convert होते हैं into the machine languages, it is known as the object code. Clear? Understood? Next, you are having assembler. What is an assembler? An assembler is a program that translates an assembly language program into a machine language program. जब हमको assembly language को convert करना होगा machine language में, so we will use the program named assembler. Clear? Next, compiler. A compiler is a program that immediately translates all the instructions of high-level language source program into the machine language program called an object program. Compiler क्या है? जो immediately translate करता है high-level languages को machine languages में. Clear? It also reports errors found in the program with their line numbers. उसमें कुछ भी errors होते हैं वो भी report करता है the compiler program. Okay? The object code produced by the compiler can be saved for the future reference. The object code which we are getting, that is the machine language, the translation into the machine language which we are getting from the compiler program can be saved for the future reference. Is it clear, dear children? Next, interpreter. Now what is interpreter? An interpreter is a program that translates only one instruction on high level language source program into the machine code at a time. Now what is the interpreter program? It translates the high level language, but only one instruction of the high level language into the machine language. सिर्फ एक instruction convert होता है, translate होता है of high level language into the machine code at a time. This code is executed and then the next instruction is translated. Now with the help of an interpreter we can translate only one instruction at a time. फिर जब वो instruction execute होता है then only we can translate the next instruction. The object code produced by the interpreter is not saved for the future reference. Now this is the difference between the compiler and interpreter. यहाँ पे जो भी code हमको मिल रहा था object code, we can save it for the future reference. But when we are getting the code, when we are getting the object code from the interpreter, we cannot save it for the future reference. Next, A compiled object code runs faster than interpreter source code. That means compiler से जो हमको object code मिल रहा है वो run faster करता है as compared to this. Compilation is done just once for the entire program, whereas interpretation is done for each instruction whenever the source program needs to be executed. Compiler पूरे entire program के लिए use होता है, but interpreter program is used only for one by one instruction at a time. Is it clear to you all, dear children? Understood? Yes? Now next are some computer manners. But first of all, I will make you understand when it is being asked in your exams that explain the term called assembler, compiler, interpreter. So up to from where and where you will write. If they are asking for the assembler, you can mark it from here till here. Okay, that what is an assembler, you will write it up to this much. What is a compiler program? From here, a compiler is a program till here, till the second line, okay, called an object program. So if they are asking, explain the term compiler, so you will write from here to here. And if they are asking for interpreter, so you can write it from here. An interpreter is a program that translates only one instruction of a high level language source program code into the machine code at a time. That's it. Only one line from all the three terms. Clear? Next, what are some computer manners? If you are in public place, like in your school, computer lab, in an internet cafe or in an office, good manners dictate that you should not play music loudly. Ideally, use headphones or set the volume low, set the music does not disturb others. Dear children, even when you are at your homes also, okay, and you are listening to some music, you should always use the headphones or you should keep the volume low so that others are not disturbed by you. Clear? Next. Now, this is on page number 60. You have to explain the following term, that is assembler, compiler and interpreter. As I have already made you mark in the textbook, okay. All the three terms we have marked in the textbook. You just have to learn them, revise them and you have to write them in the textbook itself. Is it clear? On page number 16. Yes, dear children. Now let us see the answer key for this chapter. Here is the answer key for first chapter, that is the categories of computer and computer languages. Dear children, whenever you are receiving the answer key, always pay attention to the note you are having here. Here it is there. Write question 1 and 2 in your textbook. Okay, that means you have to copy down the answers of question number 1 and 2 in the textbook itself. Write question 3 and 4 in your notebook. That means you will copy down the questions as well as answers of question number 3 and 4 in your notebook. Okay. Here is the answer key you are having. The first and the second question is to be done in the textbook. Okay. Answers are given to you. Then question 3, that are the fill in the blanks. You will not write only answers. You will copy down the question as well. Write down the date, write down the chapter name and write down the question number 3, that is fill in the blanks. Next you are having answer the following questions. Now here ma'am has only given you the answers, but you will copy down first the question from the textbook and then you will copy the answer from this answer key. Is it clear to you all, dear children? Understood very well. Now we will meet next time with something more interesting in computer. Till then, bye-bye. God bless you all.